Hey everyone, so this video is about the book Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond. If you're interested in the book, there's a link down below. So basically, this book looks at the question of why Europeans were the ones who went to North America as opposed to the people in North America going over to Europe. And this is a very comprehensive book on why that's the case. Why is it that the Europeans were the ones who kind of dominated, or the ones who took over most parts of the world? Or why is it that they're the ones who are able to go out and explore? So that's what this book looks at. Now, it's a very comprehensive book, and it looks at various things, various topics on why that's the case. Now, I don't want to spoil the book, but it looks at things like food, or guns, germs, and steel, just as the name of the book says, but the positioning of the earth, and so on and so forth. So again, this book is very comprehensive, and it's not exactly an easy read, but it's very detailed in why that's the case. As I said, that this book is just very comprehensive, and a lot of what it talks about is very detailed. But if you go to page 385 in the book, it has kind of a really condensed version, or a really condensed summary of why that's the case, of why the Europeans were able to conquer other parts of the world versus the other way around. And I'm going to share that with you. In a nutshell, this is what happened. In short, Europe's colonization of Africa had nothing to do with differences between European and African peoples themselves, as white racists assume. Rather, it was due to accidents of geography and biogeography, in particular, to the continent's different areas, axes, and suits of wild plant and animal species. That is, the different historical trajectories of Africa and Europe stem ultimately from differences in real estate. So pretty much that is the reason why Europe was able to take over as opposed to vice versa. It says it right there. Now, that's a very, very simplified and condensed version. This book, as you can see, is quite thick. There's, I think, 400 something pages in this book, and it's not an easy read, but that is the, short form of why that's the case. So who is this book for? Now, if you are someone who's interested in world history, or learning about where we came from, or just learning about how the world kind of played out to be what it is today, then definitely check out this book. But if you're someone who's not interested in history at all, then I would say that this book is probably not for you. In terms of a rating, I would give this book a 4 out of 5. It's a very comprehensive book, as I've said before. It looks very deeply into that question, but it's not an easy read. It's a lot of the language that it uses is very kind of academic. Then again, Jared Diamond, I think he is a professor at UCLA, so hence the language. And so, yeah, this book is, I would say, 4 out of 5. Not an easy read, but it is quite fascinating. And to be honest, some of the parts I was really captivated by, but other parts I was kind of bored and just like, okay, gonna flip the pages. But yeah, so that's why I'd say 4 out of 5. All right, well, thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then give it a thumbs down, or comment below on what you liked about this video or what you didn't like about this video. If you're interested in receiving notifications of my future videos, then hit that subscribe button down below. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.